is outside. The Lord has done it again. I just built a house. When that is all your testimony, you're serving yourself. Many people do not serve God. They use God to serve themselves. You didn't understand what I said. They do not serve God. They use God to serve themselves. Father, you say before December, I will buy a car. You came through prophet so and so. And the prophet shook his head, hit his leg, clapped his hand, shook his head, and said, in the next 3 months, my daughter, I see you. I see you working for United Nations. They give you car and house. And if I be a man of God, but the next time I'm back to this church, you will be in that mansion. From that day, that sister has left Christ. Her vision, her dream, her prayer, her fasting. If she comes to church and we are preaching, she's not hearing Christ. She's looking for what we will say that will make that mansion come to pass. When we say let us pray for evangelism, I'm not interested. Now we want to pray that thing you're believing God for. In the next 3 months it has to happen. Clap your hands, shake your head, stamp your feet. She will shake and hit people because that prophet has swayed her from Christ. He has seduced her with self-worship. Did you hear what I said? With what? Self-worship. And there are many people in our churches who are not worshiping God. They are worshiping self. It's idolatry. They are given to idolatry. They have been seduced to commit fornication. The Jezebelitan spirit, in a metaphor, is at work in them. So they are using God to meet their needs. They are using God. They will not pray until they are sure God will do it. So anybody that will preach what will make them achieve their physical desires, that is a man of God. But anybody that comes to talk about Christ, the finished work of Christ, our inheritance is not material, that thing in them, that idolatry is provoked. Is provoked. And I don't even want to preach in those churches, because I've been to some of those churches. I've been there where their appetite is about self. If you preach and you don't talk about their problems will be solved, you didn't preach. They will tell their pastor, don't bring him. They will tell their pastor, don't bring that man of God to this church again. Because there are some churches where you go there to preach, where you live, their pastor will do a feasibility study. Of the 3 men of God that came to our convention, which of them do you people want to come back again? Then the church will vote. Are you understanding? How I know is that I went to some churches, and I know I don't want to call names. And when I left, they said the pastor came up and said there were 4 guest speakers in this convention. 1, 2, 3, they call our names, and I was one. Which of them do you want back? The whole church shouted, Dr. Damina. And the pastor wasn't happy, because what I preached did not massage self. I took their eyes from him and I put it on Christ, and he was angry. And the pastor decided I won't come back. So now when he asked his church, who do you want? And they shouted my name. I'm sure in his heart he said, till you die, you won't see him here. I have one assignment, to put the spotlight on who? Christ. That's my assignment. And if you don't want it, don't bring me to your church. I'm warning you. Because even if I hold your microphone for 30 minutes, I will move your people from you to Christ. I am gifted. It's an apostolic thing. Once I hold the microphone, give me 30 minutes of exegesis. By the time I shoot, boom, 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 scriptures, and I'm bringing Christ out. Ba, 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 ba. By the time I give you a microphone, nobody will see you again. Nobody will see you again. I am gifted. It's a calling. It's an assignment I carry. It's an assignment, except I don't hold the microphone. I'm not joking. I'm very serious. By the time I finish with one service, they make the mistake of giving me 4 days. Your church will even remember that you are a pastor in that place again. When I came among you, I desired to know nothing save Christ and him crucified. I thought somebody will shout,